you, mate.
All right.
It's time for bloody what?
What are we doing?
Belgium.
Excuse me.
Wow, rude.
Rude.
So
How
rude.
dare you?
It's time for Belgium.
Yeah.
We are here.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
He's wearing the hat.
I tried the hat. Hey, look, Alex, Scott, Alex, maybe Scott. Who knows?
Alex.
Also,
You
Lulu.
decide.
Lulu, our inexorable manager from the United Kingdom, here for a limited time only, and providing her sage views on Eurovision 2025 from a managerial perspective. And today we are reviewing. This is actually going to be really easy for you to say.
Yeah. Red Sebastian. Strobe Lights. Boring.
So boring.
Oh,
We haven't seen the song. We don't know that the song's boring.
Yeah, no.
No.
It's
But the
just,
title
the
is.
title is too Australian sounding already.
Yeah. Strobe Lights.
Strobe
Red
Lights.
Seb, Guy
Red,
Sebastian.
what's on a mission to offend you guys?
That's
Is he related?
If Guy painted himself red, he'd be Red Sebastian.
I'm wondering
Guys-
if this is like influence from The Little Mermaid already.
Oh.
Oh, the crowd.
Yeah.
The crap.
He's
Red Sebastian with
You know
Under the
about that.
I was
Sea.
just about to say, Pinchy.
Let's watch Red Sebastian. Funnily enough, Guy Sebastian, 10-year anniversary of
Yes.
him appearing on
Yeah,
Eurovision in 2015.
Does that mean he's going back? Would they do that?
Checking Guy's goal.
Would they send Guy Sebastian back for the 10-year anniversary?
Ooh, that's a
Maybe
good
they just
question.
painted him red.
That's actually.
In case represents
Turns out he
Belgium.
has some distant Belgian.
he's voting
family.
Republican now.
Jesus.
Let's check it out. Strobe Lights. I have no idea about this at all.
And
but
hopefully,
let's-
for Simone, no strobe
Oh
lights.
yeah, I'm really hoping.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so much
Some of
fun.
the photos.
We're like, well, I don't know what it looked like.
Nice change from last year when you watched them all in bloody advance, didn't you?
Oh, there's strobes.
Gosh, she's beautiful.
Low, hard.
Hard.
Look at Joe.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
look.
There's a lot of strobes.
Is this Looktel?
he's up in the ceiling.
Like literally Looktel.
That's the beat, guys. Kinda.
Looktel. No.
It's close. I'm gonna drink.
Is there an Adidas track bands?
No label.
Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of strobes.
Reminds me of a red Sheldon Riley.
Really?
A little bit.
It's Scissor.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the pitch is all over the place, but it's not in a good. It's not in a comfortable spot in his
It's-
range.
And I think the vocal effect, like the vocal,
It's too
the
loud.
effects
and
change not right.
It's too dry. You think close.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it
it's
sounds
pretty
quite
dry.
karaoke, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that falsetto would sound nice. Like a bit
You can
wetter.
hear him exhaling into the mic when he's saying strobe lights.
Yeah. He needs like Lorraine levels of delay.
Staging's sick.
He's getting the high notes fine.
He's
That's cool.
They're belting it really well.
Yeah.
But the lower, delicate stuff was pitchy for sure.
Okay, all right.
Bit of choreo, bit of dances, bit of.
Belgium hardcore. Ah.
A little bit flat.
Wow. That's just. Wow.
It's a really high. It's a high, delicate note.
Where'd the scissor lift go?
Scissor lift gone.
Yeah, it was a part of the stage.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I kind of want to like it more.
Then
No, I just think it.
It felt like there was production stuff going against the
Yeah.
singing.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. That was way too much strobe for me. I honestly, I just
I mean, it's in the
I missed.
background.
I
Scott
missed.
just fell off.
I nearly fell into the abyss that is the inside of this chair.
See, I was thinking there wasn't enough strobe lights.
Oh, thanks, Alex.
For a song called Strobe Lights,
No, it's
you would
yeah.
expect a few more.
I mean, there's flashing lights, but
That is strobing.
That's what strobing
Was
is.
it?
Wow, I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
Initially-
I
It's
love.
funny because it's so you.
I love.
I was
techno,
doing your
Yeah.
dance.
And I love hardcore and all that sort of stuff, and all the stuff underneath was cool, but I felt like there was a huge disconnect between the music and the vocals.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was the
Hugely.
vocals. So firstly, I would say very, very difficult to start that
Low.
low because you're so fucking excited to be there, and then all of a sudden you could be like, which is all about control.
like Chris Harms.
And you can tell, like at the and you could tell that in the end, like he was really, really excited.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's gonna. I think the vocal effects
vocal
change is gonna
effects
have to be
rough.
like just lather it and delay.
Yeah, it
and
was
yeah,
very
there's
dry.
something-
It was
very
missing
dry.
that.
Yeah.
It wasn't until they
It's-
were going up higher or that it didn't sound like someone stepping up at a pub karaoke. And I know that
Yeah.
sounds mean. And I have a feeling that it, you know, probably to blame is the production. That mic level was way higher than everything
Yep.
else.
Yes.
And it really, being up on that scissor lift, it sounded as exposed
Yes,
as they
it
were.
did,
like,
it did, yeah.
and that made me feel nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just was like tense watching it the whole
Yeah.
time. But it's for the exact same reasons. It's just the vocal was so exposed. It's the live from the desk mix.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
It wasn't
Yeah.
wet enough.
No,
No,
There's-
it needed more
yeah. This-
reverb or delay
It's
or
a,
something.
yeah, I always feel like dance music needs to have this like surreal, almost dreamlike quality to it, where you're not really hearing a person singing in a
It's almost
in a room.
You don't
Yeah.
want to hear that.
No,
You're like
no.
enveloped.
What they should do
You
is they
wanna be
should
removed
watch
from that.
Colleen from last year because Colleen didn't have a super
Oh, yeah.
strong voice,
Yeah.
but when you lather it in the right effects,
Effects.
Yeah, it sounds
it does sound cool in the context of
And-
everything.
And you're right, like the level of the vocal not being in the mix but on top of the mix that really doesn't help.
Yeah, too much karaoke track. Lulu, what do you think?
I think the production really was probably at fault here. I think the
Sound, you mean?
yeah the sound,
'Cause the
but
set
also
was
the
cool.
production.
Oh,
yeah. no, not the stage production,
Yeah.
but the production of the sound and audio
Yeah,
quality.
the live. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was probably at fault. I definitely feel the vocals were too exposed. You could hear any mistakes exactly when they happened.
Yeah.
Made it feel very awkward.
It was. I felt. I
Yeah.
felt
I felt
bad.
really awkward.
You could hear
and
a
it
pin
was-
drop. I felt like I was
Honestly,
watching like
I've-
my brother at a concert for the
Yeah.
first time
And
and
you're
going,
like, oh no.
please don't this up.
Like, I felt bad for them. Like, I actually felt bad for them because I was like, okay, this is actually like a pretty cool stage setup.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, kind of slick stage production. But the performance itself, I kind of just thought was a bit cringe, to be honest.
It was,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I think that can be improved a lot.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
because it's got the right elements.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
too much.
But why up in the?
Yeah.
It's like 1 minute you're on a
It didn't make
elevated
1 minute
thing,
you're in a
and
car,
then,
the next
then there's
minute
like 20 people around, and it's like,
It's-
I
and
think
then
it was
suddenly
all
you're
over the
alone,
place.
and it's
Yeah.
like
It
there was
did
no
make a lot of
consistency
sense.
going on. It was
Yeah.
just
There wasn't like a cohesion there that really
Yes.
made me feel like this was like Eurovision slick. It kind of made me
Yeah.
feel like it was
Smacked
just-
together a bit.
just not there for me.
That
But I
is-
can't want to hear it
is-
again because it's catchy.
That is-
oh yeah,
That is
That's going in a short.
Yeah.
That is all gonna
I
look.
want to hear a Spotify recording of the
Yeah.
song. Like
Oh,
the
that sounds
actual,
sick.
Yeah.
That sounds sick.
That's all going to look better on a Eurovision stage.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that scissor lift was very close to the roof.
Yeah.
It felt like.
Yeah.
But
Is
like
that
you
a
can
safety issue?
imagine, yeah,
Safety.
Yeah.
scissor lift. He wasn't
Yeah.
wearing the carabiner or
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Look, the strobe lights were a safety.
Red, I love this song, but I need to see this being performed on a fucking scissor lift. We need to add literal levity to this song.
Maybe it's a strobe light. Oh god. Like
Yeah,
you're on
not
that
to
platform
mention-
with
yeah,
one
you
of
gotta
the
sing-
rehearsals.
you gotta sing
that's
this
not
in-
like
Oh
it.
yeah.
You got to sing it at Eurovision, and then add extreme height and danger to that.
Yeah.
And then start the song at a really,
low
low
and
pitch.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
it's just
I-
making their lives difficult for themselves in a way with the kind of whole setup.
Yeah.
Like, because like Eurovision, it's not easy, especially from a staging perspective, and then when you have to perform as well, and you have to be flawless, so many components can contribute to that. You know, faltering at any point in time.
Yeah.
You know,
did
and when
we
you have so
take-
many distractions as well, like strobes, for example.
Strobe lights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty distracting.
Did we take active steps to make life easier for ourselves?
No, we did not.
I reckon
You
with a
just
song
throw
like
everything
this,
out.
with the song is called Strobe Lights, right? And
Correct.
I don't know why, in my mind, when the video started, yeah, thanks.
Well done.
We established that at the beginning
He
of the
remembered
clip.
this song.
Well done.
God, see, I have to deal with Lulu.
So what's
I
the
would-
song called?
I've forgotten now.
It would have been more accurate if it was Red Lights by Strobe Sebastian.
Yeah.
You're not
Right?
even wrong. I know you're trying to be a dick, but you're right.
Yeah, it was red lights.
Yeah, there were literally red lights. Wouldn't it be cool to see?
Strobe Sebastian. Sorry. Go on. Wouldn't it be
Let
cool?
the
Yeah.
man please
There's
continue.
almost
Never
no
get to
point.
this point.
I'm trying to add something constructive, right? Because in my mind, I reckon from a production standpoint, it would have been cool to see strobe lights represented in a more slow moving type of way, where you've
That's the
got
opposite
say,
of how strobe lights
so
work.
you've got the like at the Astera tubes or whatever that are around him.
That would just be
causing a
called
dramatic thing, like pulsing, strobing. What's
Yeah,
the
'cause
definition of
speed
strobe?
the strobe can change.
Well, yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah,
On and off.
If it makes Simone vomit, then it's a strobe light. If it doesn't, it's just a light.
I'm actually curious now because I
Flashing.
don't know.
Flashing.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
on
but
and
at
off.
what rate? At what rate?
I don't know what rate. If it
Too
hurts,
fast.
that's strobing to me. It's a strobing effect. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
With anyone.
Yeah, so when you're actually
I'm talking.
feeling
I'm
the
talking.
effect.
I'm talking about a light going like that, right?
Yeah.
Is that strobing or is that
It
not
is.
strobing?
It's just a slow strobe. Yeah.
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 Okay.
It's like a fast tremolo and a slow tremolo.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
So
Cool.
basically you want
What,
to add
with a build
dynamic
up?
in the strobe.
I'm saying you could, instead of just having a scissor lift with some red lights, strip it back. Go minimalist.
Strobe it back.
Make the strobe light actually a character on stage with you.
What
Instead
kind
of,
of
instead of these pricks.
What kind of sandwich and how many strobe? I mean, how many?
Instead of having a dickhead in a car, why don't you just have some nicely placed lights around, slowly strobing.
I'm giving
It'll
it.
cost a lot less because they're already there. You don't have to buy a freaking car and chuck it on
Yeah,
stage.
you won't have to. Yeah, exactly. The lights aren't going to weigh 400 kilos each, are they?
I'm giving it 2.5 with the potential to go up to say 3.5 with the right amount of mixing and all that sort of stuff. And I think it's like a neon sandwich, like I don't know, it's like infrared or something. Infrared. It's like infrared fake salami. Vegan salami. Exactly.
I give it 2, and I think, in honesty, even if the production was better, I'd probably still give it a 2.
Okay.
I just don't think it's that exciting as a song. I think Sebastian's voice is cool, and it's a challenging song for sure. So there's no knock on him, but I think the song feels a bit dull to me, regardless.
You got like Looked Out vibes.
Yeah,
It's
but
much more exciting.
Yeah, it's way more
is.
intense.
It
than-
is.
Looked Out
but
was literally the most boring thing.
in defense of Looktelk, it's about vibe, you know, and that song had vibe, whereas I feel like this song doesn't really have anything.
Vibe. That's
Vibe.
true.
Yeah. Why didn't you say vibe again?
No, I get exactly what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Some people listen to songs for a vibe, and Looktelk has that.
For
Like, the
Drake.
song doesn't really. Yeah, like Drake, exactly.
Which is why it's
Which I don't. I
terrible
hate.
music.
I loathe Drake,
I was so
but
bad.
I have to admit I understand why people listen to it,
I also understand.
which sucks.
But
Because people are idiots.
It's tomatoes.
Is that what you're
for me.
saying?
It's a tomato sandwich. Nothing
Tomato
but
sandwich.
tomatoes.
yeah, just tomatoes.
Just tomatoes.
3 slices of tomato.
And
But tomatoes.
No.
no, it's tomato sandwiches, but like they're just exploding
just-
at you as you're biting into it. It's just
oh
like,
god, the juice.
It's
Like the
two
plum
exploding
tomatoes in
tomato
the can.
sandwiches.
Amazing.
That's
That's pretty exciting.
Ash?
So I have this vivid memory growing up of my brother making tomato sauce and mayonnaise sandwiches, and me going, "That's not a sandwich. That's bread with condiments."
Yeah.
So I'm giving it 3 of them.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Simone?
I already said
Oh,
two
you already said
exploding
two
tomatoes.
exploding tomatoes.
I'm hoping for it to go up, but yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give
Well, the
it...
scissor lift already went up.
No, it went down.
And then it disappeared.
We didn't go up.
Oh my god.
We didn't see
Alex?
it go up. I'm going to give it...
Way over time.
I'm going to give it half a sandwich that's had a glow stick cut open and emptied into it.
Wow, you're spicy. You're spicy.
Wow, dude.
Unlike the sandwich.
Brutal. Okay.
That's brutal.
Lulu?
Oh, 1.5 crab sandwiches.
Crab.
Hey, you're into seafood.
Yeah.
See, seafood...
Sebastian, the little
Stop it.
mermaid.
Why not mermaid sandwiches then?
And she wants a bag of
I mean, it
prawn
could be-
cocktail crisps on the side.
Yeah. Seafood sensation, Lulu Davis.
Prawn
Yeah.
cocktail crisp.
I don't know what's with the seafood. It's,
You know
I
what?
don't know.
I think we're done.
I'm so sorry,
We
Red
need to elaborate.
Sebastian.
Sorry, it's not you.
It's us.
Definitely us.
Definitely us.
Definitely us.
Wow. And goodbye.